Black Friday's back. Take 0. All right, a little, the announcement is that for those of you who have sent me these messages, the team messaged me and said, hey, Walker, we've gotten all these questions about, are we doing the Black Friday promotion that we did at IIoT.University last year? The answer is yes. Okay. So the core of this announcement here is between now and December 3rd, you can get 50% off everything at IIoT.University. So those of you who joined Mastermind last year under the Black Friday promotion, that's going on. Any of you are in Mastermind right now, you can renew with the Black Friday promotion right now. You can renew early at 50% off. It's our way of giving back to the community. Basically, what we did last year was we looked at the commercials for the year and we said, you know what, we can afford to promote. We can do a 50% discount between now and the end of the year. We can afford to do that because of how well the community has supported IIoT.University. We're doing that again. Okay, so if you are interested in the advanced MCP and agent-to-agent workshop in December, if you're not in Mastermind and you want to take that workshop, you can get that workshop for 50% off. You can get 50% off any of the workshops that we have at IIoT.University, or you can join Mastermind at 50% off. Okay, so basically get Mastermind at $1,500 for the year. You can renew early. You can do all that. Okay. We are doing that. That promotion is available right now. You can go to IIoT.University, click on the link, and I think it's Cyber 50, capital CYBER 50 at checkout, and you'll get it. All right. That being said, okay. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. So part of the reason that I really want to do this is it's a way of giving thanks. Like my favorite holiday of the year, and honestly the only holiday I care about, is Thanksgiving. 2025 has been an incredible year for the Industry 4 community. It really has. If you think about how the year started, we did the Prove It conference in February of this year. We had no idea what the turnout would be. We had 36 vendors essentially sign up to, compete against one another, collaborate and compete against one another by integrating into one virtual factory that the entire audience knew about. So they knew what the process was, they knew what the operation was, and they all did 45-minute presentations by solving a problem for the customer. What was the problem? How did they solve it? How long did it take? How much would it cost? We created Prove It. We had this unbelievable turnout, 43 countries. 63%, I think, were end users. 800 people came to the show. I've spent most of the year consulting for OEMs and end users on their digital transformation journey, especially, how do they lay the foundation to unlock the potential of AI? I've given 1 million speeches this year. I just spoke yesterday at the Siemens Developer Days. So I did Siemens Developer Days in the European Union in Prague in April, where I said, you must know MCP, you must know MCP, you must know MCP. I spoke at Operations Calling. We did ICC Prove It. We did 2 days of workshops, 16 additional vendors where they did Prove It sessions, but they had to integrate using Ignition. So they had to use Ignition plus their own product on the same virtual factory, same concept, 45-minute presentation. And then we launched Prove It for next year. Prove It 2026 is going to be twice the size of Prove It 2025. Literally 1,500 people, 50 vendors. I think there's something like 30 vendors on the wait list. The number of students that have joined IIoT.University, the activity on the Discord server, how the YouTube channel and LinkedIn has grown. The 4 Things Industry 4 newsletter. Like this year, 2025, has just been a massive, massive blessing. And last year, 2024, was a huge year. And that's how, when we got up to the Black Friday, when we got up to the end of the year, we literally were saying internally, part of our stated mission has always been, when I started in telecommunication, oil and gas customers were my primary customers. And I would say to the oil and gas customer, we're charging you a premium. Okay, we're charging you a premium because you are difficult to work with and you can afford it. But an advantage of working with us is that we're going to take part of the profit we make from you, and we are going to reduce our rates for the 95% of manufacturers who can't afford to pay what you pay for our services. We did the exact same thing last year. We were like, how do we take the blessing from 4.0 Solutions and pass it on to the people who otherwise couldn't participate in the community, financially? How do we take the people who can't afford to pay the actual rate for the education and pay it on and pass it on to others? And once our financial needs are met and the business we can keep operating as an organization, we tried to come up with a way that we could give back to the community. And that's where this Black Friday event came from. So we're doing it again, and it starts right now, and it runs through December 3rd, and it counts for everything that's on the IIoT.university. And I'm incredibly grateful that we're even able to do that we can afford to offer a promotion like this. Okay. And who's it for? It's for everyone. If you're already a member, especially if you're in Mastermind, you can renew Mastermind at the reduced rate. You've never taken a course and you want to take the MCP agent to agent workshop in December 16 and 17. You could do that. You can get the 50% off there. And I'm just grateful as hell that we're able to do that. Okay. So this video is partly, hey, yes, we're doing the Black Friday sale again. Yes, we're doing it because Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday, and it's our way of giving thanks. And then part of this is for me to say thank you to the community. Every day, I was in Houston yesterday speaking at Siemens Developer Days, and I gave a speech on the factory of the future, using AI to make people superhuman. And yesterday was Veterans Day. And, I was overwhelmed with thanks and gratitude yesterday. And so it's appropriate that I'm shooting this video this morning. But that gratitude is really, obviously, I'm thankful to God that he uses me as a vessel and that he guides me and loves me even when I don't deserve it. I'm incredibly grateful for that. I'm incredibly grateful for my family and my friends and my team. But on this morning, I am most grateful for the Industry 4 community, the just incredible people that I get to meet and talk to and have fellowship with every day, every week, every month, every year now for 5 years. It's crazy. And 25 years of my career and 10 years as an integrator, or 12 years. So with that, yes, Black Friday sale starts now, Cyber 50 at checkout. And thank you, really, from the bottom of my heart.